Hi, what's going on? Welcome to my week 2 update video for my Praxis portfolio project. So over the last week, I've been working on my designs for the YouTubers Dude Perfect. And before I get into that, just to finish up, kind of put a bow on week 1, I did email all of my ICR designs from week 1 to ICR, and I heard back from them, I think, on Monday, about 2 days ago. And it was mostly them just saying, thank you so much. We do in fact have a in-house design team, which I kind of figured they did, but they did say that they would keep my designs on file in case they ever needed to pull from any outside source. So I'm taking that one as a win. And now, as we move on to week 2, I've been doing a lot of designs, hit my quota of 10 for Dude Perfect, and also I've been running my promotions over the last week. So I figured we could start off with that. So last Thursday, 6 days ago, I posted on, I think, both Instagram and Facebook that my week 1 designs for ICR are up. And that was, as I've said before, or as I said last week, a usual day on my, for website traffic is typically between 10 and 20, about 15. That last Thursday got all the way up to 35. I was not expecting that at all, so I was very happy with that one. And however, it got even better. Then on Friday, the next day, I posted that on social media that my week 1 project update video was up. And that day, Friday, I think it got up to 71 on my website, which is, I think that's second or third most that I've ever had on it. And so I was very happy with that, as well as very surprised by that. And Friday was actually, part of that might have been because I posted twice. I posted once saying that my video was up, and I posted a second time later that afternoon saying that Dude Perfect was going to be the next company that I did my designs for. So we did have 2 posts that day, and they were on the lower end of the spectrum. On IG, my one saying that my video was up is currently sitting at 27, and then the Dude Perfect one is currently sitting at 33. Kind of on the lower end. Average is in the 30s, between 30 and 40 is what it usually ends up being. Then on Saturday, so last week I said that I didn't do anything during week 1. I didn't run any promotion on Saturday. So I said going into week 2, I wanted to do that just to kind of see what happened. So I did do that on Saturday, and it ended up with 37 likes. That was up. That's a little, higher end of the spectrum. And really after Friday of that insane 71 views on my website, it kind of dropped back down to average. It kind of hovered just about 10 and stayed there the rest of the week. So that one ended up with 37 likes. I was impressed by that. Then on Sunday, I figured, you know what? We're running this promotion stuff on the weekend. Let's do Sunday too. So I did, and with that one, somehow it got all the way up to 57. I don't know what. I did discover something though. So ordinarily, I post things either at 9 or 10 in the morning, or about 6 in the evening, and that is just kind of typically what I've been doing. Well, then I think it was with this one on Sunday. I posted it. I was in a rush. I was going to be busy that evening, so I think I ended up posting it at about 4:30 in the afternoon, and the thing took off. I swear it got out of that 57 likes, I'm pretty sure 30 of those were within the first 20 minutes, and that had never happened to anything I'd posted before. So from now on, I've tried it a couple more times since then with this 4:30 thing, and it does work pretty well. My post on Saturday was I actually designed a little logo for the designs page of my website, so that's up there. Sunday was just kind of a picture of my notebook with my checklist of all my designs on there, and then Tuesday, the last promotional thing that I ran this week, I decided to mix it up a little bit. Last Tuesday for week 1, I actually posted one of my designs to see how that would do. This time around, I just posted a little stay tuned Bitmoji to see how that did, and that one got up to 41. So again, higher end of the spectrum, broke 40. And so that one was 2 days ago, and then I will post about this video going up tonight, which will be Wednesday night, and then I'll post that my designs are up tomorrow, Thursday, and we'll see how those do. If week 1 is any example, then the Thursday one saying that the designs are up, that will be a big one. So I'm hoping for a repeat of that performance, but we'll have to wait and see. And then obviously on Friday I'll make a post announcing what my week 3 company is going to be. So in the meantime, I have already sent my designs to Dude Perfect. We're waiting to see if I get a response from them. That'll be in the next week's video. But in the meantime, I thought I'd finish this off by talking a little bit more about how exactly I go about making these. So last week I said that I typically, with Avery Design, I like to kind of sit down and make a little outline, kind of write myself a set of instructions. Well, from there, like going off of those instructions, I pretty much always figure out, okay, what do I want the background of this to be? Do I want it to be just a solid color? Do I want it to be a picture of something? Do I want it to be a color gradient? You know, what is there going to be some texture involved? Once I figure that out, and once I figure out what I want the background to be, like, okay, so that's set, and then from there on, I can pretty much tinker with it and mess around with it and play with it however I want. And usually I go with any other little graphics that are going to be on there first, or any other images that are going to be on there, or I figure out where I want the logo to be, all that kind of stuff. And then the text that's on it is 9 times out of 10, it's the last thing that goes on there, because then everything else is set. The images, the graphics, they're all on there. And all that's left is the text. So that means all I got to do once I put that on there is play around with really color, size, and font and placement and figure out where I want all that stuff to sit. And it's really just a giant trial and error. You see what works and you see what doesn't, and you just keep messing with it. I've had, I think, both weeks now, week 1 and 2, I had, like, the first design I did, and I did it, and I thought it was pretty good. And I came back at the end of the week to kind of send them off to the company they're for and to put them up on my website. And I just wasn't really happy with them anymore. So I took a couple hours and just kind of messed around with them. And I finally got them back to a spot where I was, in fact, happy with them. So, as always, I will have a link to Dude Perfect's website and their YouTube page in the description of this video. And I will also have a link to my designs page and my Instagram and my Facebook and all that kind of jazz. And the designs, so the link to my, just a heads up, the link to my designs page, this video is going up Wednesday afternoon. I think it's about 4 o'clock right now. Those designs won't be up till tomorrow morning. So if you click over to that, and the ICR ones are the only ones there, don't sweat. The Dude Perfect ones are coming. They'll be up first thing Thursday morning. So I believe that should do it for this week. I'm very excited to go into next week. I'm not going to say who I'm doing next. I'll wait and throw that up on social media. So follow me there if you'd like to be the first to know that. But I think that does it for week 2. I'm very excited to move on to week 3. And as always, I'll have another video up next week. So thanks so much. I'll see you next time.